Is it bad if I
call my phone, you get the dial tone. I've been on fleek, I'm pop.
You don't love me, don't tell me you love me. Cause I can go fuck on your friend. I can hook up with your buddy. I ain't got time to pretend.
Hey Auto Babes, it's Imani here, and today I am going to be doing a highly requested video, which is how do I make these bowls? Or you guys asked me a lot of questions. First off, this is called an Açaí bowl, and it's really healthy. You can make it healthy, you can make it unhealthy. It really doesn't matter. Mine is kind of like in the middle, but I'm addicted and I love these. I almost have it like every day of the week. I try to switch it up so I'm not like too whipped on it, but every time I post on my Snapchat, people swipe up all day long. So I just decided to do one full video on it, and it's really easy, so we're gonna get right into it. But before we do that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media accounts. Everything will be down below. And let's get into this. I don't even know what to call it. It's not a cooking video, but whatever. First is yogurt. This is the YoPlate yogurt, strawberry, and banana. I usually switch this out. I can just use strawberry, or I can just use strawberry banana. Sometimes I even use peach if that's all I have. But this is what makes my smoothie bowls really sweet without having to add like extra sugar. I love my smoothies sweet, so if I'm making a smoothie bowl, I want the same thing. You can use any yogurt of choice, but I just use YoPlate strawberry banana or just plain strawberry. Next we have milk. The milk usually switches out. It's whatever I have in the house, but it's normally almond milk, cashew milk, I don't know, any like vegan or gluten-free milk we have in the house I use. I never use whole milk when I make my smoothie bowls. If that's like the last thing I have and I'm really craving it, then I use it, but I never really reach for that. I always reach for almond milk mostly. You can use whatever milk you want, but this is what I use. Next we have some frozen bananas. These are like some bananas my mom cut up and then she put in the bag and froze them. They're kind of like melting right now, so make sure you have some frozen bananas. And we have some strawberries. Even though I have the strawberry banana yogurt, I still add frozen strawberries and frozen bananas just because. But you don't have to do this if you don't want to. You can add whatever fruit you want. I'm just showing you guys what I use in mine every time. Then we have the pineapple chunks. If it's not pineapple chunks, I'm using mango chunks, or sometimes I even use both. But today we're gonna use the pineapple chunks. And lastly, our final and our main ingredient that makes it and gives it that purplish color are blueberries. You can use like a mixed berry type of thing, but I don't like the seeds in my smoothie bowl. I like it when I'm having just a straight smoothie and no toppings or anything like that, but when it comes to my smoothie bowls, I don't want no extra stuff like seeds and stuff in it. So we just got some frozen blueberries. It's like the main ingredient here. That's everything that we are going to be putting in the smoothie bowl to, you know, make the smoothie, the base of everything. This granola, I love this granola. This is like the only granola that I love besides this other one that I got at, I don't know if it's Aldi's or, I forgot this store name, but if I find it, I will put it on the screen. It's called Maple Nut, and that one is really good. But this one is my favorite. You can get this at Walmart. It's the whole grain granola with fruit and nuts, banana nut, naturally flavored. This one is so good, you guys. You can use any granola that you want. My mom and my sister like the dark chocolate or peanut butter and all that stuff. I don't, okay? I like my granola sweet. And you can also use a Nature Valley honey and, what is it, honey and oats or something. I'll put that on the screen as well. I cannot remember the name. I used that the other day and that tasted really good with it as well. So any granola that is sweet, is what I like. Next, you're gonna need some shredded coconut flakes. If you don't like coconut, don't use it. But really, you can use whatever toppings you like. I'm just showing you guys what I like, and it tastes pretty good. So, shredded coconut flakes, you have to have it. And lastly is blue agave. This is basically like vegan honey, but if you don't want to go the vegan route, you can just use honey, okay? But I promise you guys, this is healthier and it tastes pretty good. I never really had honey in my acai bowls. I always use agave, and that's what I've been using, and it tastes pretty good if you ask me. This one is from Trader Joe's, so if y'all want to cop and you guys shop at Trader Joe's, go ahead. If you don't, just get some honey and you'll be good. So the last thing that I usually put on my smoothie bowls, if I'm in the mood, sometimes I'm like, I don't want the extra strawberry, but I just cut up some strawberries and lay it on top. So I'm gonna add everything in the blender and top everything off and show you guys the finished product. I don't really have any measurements, so really just eyeball everything. If it's just one person, make a small portion and make sure everything is like evenly put into the blender. If you're having more than one person, you know, just eyeball everything and don't overdo it unless you really are in love with it after this video. Just don't overdo it. I just washed my hands and now I'm just going to add everything in. So I usually start off with my yogurt. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, so I moved the camera down and closer so you guys can see what I'm doing, but we're gonna go ahead and add the whole thing of yogurt. Next, we're gonna go ahead and add our milk. Not too much. When you're adding your milk or liquid, you can even use juice. I used to use juice and lemonade mix, but once I started using the Yoplait yogurt, I didn't really need to anymore. So when you're adding your liquid, go lightly, because if you just go all out at once, you cannot turn back unless you add more frozen fruit, but sometimes that doesn't work. So be careful with the liquid. Add a little bit at a time and you can always add more. Next, you're gonna add in your bananas. You don't have to do this in a specific order, but I do prefer you add the yogurt and then the milk first. Also, your fruits don't have to be frozen. They can be fresh, but I just prefer my smoothie bowls cold, and I don't feel like adding no ice. Sometimes it can water it down, and I don't want it to be watered down. Now we're adding the strawberries. Pineapple chunks. Okay, and our final special ingredient, the blueberries. If you happen to not like blueberries, you don't have to add them. If you don't like anything that I put in here and you like other fruits, definitely put them in there. You do not have to follow this recipe to the T. You can freestyle it as you like. I'm just showing you guys how I make them, and this is literally how I make it every time. I might tweak a few things, but for the most part, this is how I do it. I have the Ninja blender. I don't know what kind of series, or if it has a series, whatever, but this blender works really good. So I had the option smoothie, frozen drink, or puree, and I have low, medium, high. I just click smoothie and it does its thing. I usually blend it 2 to 3 times because I don't want any like chunks of the fruit. I want everything to be blended really good. And if I see that it's too thick or nothing's really blending, I add more milk and I keep blending it. So we're gonna blend away, you guys, and while it's blending, I'm gonna cut up my strawberries and pack everything up. This is the famous bowl, you guys. So I turn my blender off, wipe it off. This is the color. It's a little bit liquidy, probably because I added too much milk, but it's still good, you guys. Don't think you messed up if you added too much liquid. You can still enjoy it the same way. So keep right. Okay, so I add it right there in the bowl, like so. I usually, sometimes I'll have like the whole bowl, and sometimes I'll split the smoothie bowl with my little brother. You know, I'll give him like a full smoothie instead of a whole bowl. But okay, so now is the time where we add our toppings. So first things first is the granola. Once again, you can do this in any order, it really doesn't matter. But I start off with my granola, okay? And I put it on one side, like this. Next, I add my coconut flakes. I love coconut, so coconut flakes just... If you never tried coconut or coconut flakes, definitely try it, y'all. It's a game changer, okay? And now I add the strawberries. I just place it like this. Layer it. I have one extra piece, so I'm gonna eat that. And finally, the agave or honey, if you choose to use that. And we just drizzle it on there. Like so. Sometimes I go a little extra. But once again, you can add whatever toppings you like. This is what the final product looks like, you guys. So we're gonna do a taste test, even though I already know what it tastes like. All right, you guys, so this is the finish, but I don't want to lean it over. I really don't. So taste test. I already know what it tastes like. It tastes the same. Period. This is so good, so healthy. You can make it however you guys like, okay? If this is your first time making something like this and you guys try it, please send me a picture or tag me, whatever. I know I didn't make the acai bowl, but you know, I made my little recipe and I followed my own thing. I never watched a video on it, I don't think. So yeah, please send me a picture or videos, or let me know, like, I tried it out, it was good. I tried it out, it wasn't good. Just let me know. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want me to do cooking videos, or this isn't really a cooking video, but you know, if you guys want me to, I definitely will. Just let me know by liking or commenting down below. Girl is out. I need to finish this. I don't want my granola getting soggy, period. Okay, no, for real though, like. So we out.